Hey guys, Chris here. Today I have my mom and dad there in town. They've been in town all week. We've had a great time up at Lake Tahoe. This is Larry and Sherry. We did this last year. We got a kind of a camping video, family camping stories, just hanging out and having a good time. Also, I have my 100,000 subscriber silver medal button there, silver award button. And I want to thank you guys for subscribing. You guys made this possible, so thank you for that. For tonight's beer, we have from the Deschutes Brewing Company. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's called Cosmic Creatures IPA. That's pretty wild there. And that's by the Deschutes Brewing Company. That is our beer of choice tonight.
Okay.
And you can have, do you want some of mine?
Oh, put it in your cup. I like a cup.
So yeah, we've been at Lake Tahoe this week, had a really nice time. Bailey was here, Jeanette was with us.
Yeah, our granddaughter.
And have you tasted it yet?
You got foam too.
Yeah. This is foamy but good.
Fuzzy.
I grew up camping. These guys took me camping in the old days. Pretty much just 70s and 80s, I guess 60s.
70s,
60s.
80s.
I always liked the Black Hills.
Well, we had a lot of fun in the Black Hills.
Yeah.
And we went out there quite often, mainly because it was so close to where we lived.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We always camped in the Black Hills National Forest.
Custer State Park.
Custer State Park with all the buffalo.
Yeah.
Remember all the buffalo they had there?
Yes.
I always remember when you would cook.
Oh,
For all of us, we're always camping. He would cook over the fire with the grate and do the burgers and the beans.
Yep.
And you would feed everybody, and then we would be all done eating, and you'd be finishing up the dinner.
Yeah.
And then I remember you sat in that camp stool.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Those cheap little camp stools that flip open, and he sat back on it with his food, and that was the last of the food, and he flipped straight over backwards.
Well,
And the food went flying up in the air.
The back legs sunk into the ground.
Yeah, the back legs. But weren't those cheap with the little
Oh, yeah.
canvas?
They're terrible.
They were the $3
The
chair.
wooden legs and the $3 chair, but you could get 9 of them or 6 of them.
Yeah, well, the legs went like this.
Yeah. I'm surprised the seats would actually rip. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They would rip, but then you could go through it.
And then yeah, I remember that.
And there was a time when I was along the Colorado River, we were kayaking, and I sat in one of these kind of chairs, exactly the same kind of chair with these kind of the fold-up chairs like this. And it was on some rocks, and I had a plate of food, and then I went straight over backwards, and I landed on my back, but I held the plate perfectly level like that. I did.
Lose a bean.
It was amazing because I was so focused on the food, and I didn't spill a single pickle. But they were clapping when I fell over and they saw the food.
Yeah,
That was Bob and Lisa and
Oh, was it?
his family and stuff.
That's kind of cool.
We had a lot of fun at Custer State Park
Yeah, Custer State Park.
when we went into Deadwood.
Yeah, we loved Deadwood. Did they have gambling back then?
No.
No, not back in those days,
Yeah.
but they had gunfights and stagecoaches that would run through the street.
Yeah.
Yeah, the stagecoaches.
Remember when we were going to take a stagecoach ride?
Yeah.
And you guys were getting into the stagecoach, and I decided I would like to sit on top of the stagecoach.
With the
So
driver?
I said, I want to sit up there. And the guy said, well, come on up, little lady. So I did. So we were all just having the best time looking around, and all of a sudden he says, here, little lady, take the reins. And I went, what? No, no, no. And he jumps off the stagecoach.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm going, I've got 4 horses in front of me, and I don't even know where I'm going. So I looked back like this, and here he was at his car with his pint of whiskey, drinking like crazy. And I'm going, oh, don't let me go. Here we go. Let's see if we can find out where we're going now. And he finally comes back running down the street and jumps back up. I'll never forget. And I said, I actually drove the stagecoach. That was so much fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And they're high up too.
They
You
are
gotta
high up.
pull
I
up.
don't know
and
how
there's
he got back up. I'll tell you the
There's
truth.
6-7 feet up in the air to get
Yeah.
on those
Yeah.
darn things.
But it was fun. I said, I kind of like doing that. Can I do it again? He goes, no.
I'm glad he didn't fall down or something.
Yeah, me
He
too.
was drinking though.
I
That's
didn't know where those
hilarious.
horses
I remember there was that photo when we went to the Grand Canyon. I don't remember even the trip. It had to have been 5 or 6 or something. We went to the Grand
Oh
Canyon.
yeah, I remember
you
that.
were about
Yeah,
you're
you
younger
were-
than Dean, your brother, and he.
Well, I've always been younger than you.
Yeah, all
Yes.
of us life.
I know. For the rest of my life, I'll be younger than
Yeah,
you.
you're always very young. You're the second child. Yeah, I remember Dad was taking a picture.
Oh, I can remember
Yeah.
that one. That was a scare for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember because you guys were so big in the picture, and I kept saying back up a little bit, and then I'd look and I'd go back up, and they were right at nearing the edge of the
the
canyon.
Grand Canyon.
The
And
Grand Canyon,
I
yeah.
said, look, you guys, there's a big ledge down there. When Dad's not looking, we're going to jump down and hide.
Yeah.
And what did you do when you looked up? Were you scared?
Well, then I was adjusting the camera, and then I looked up to take the picture, and I went, "Holy cow!"
Well, we're always,
And I ran to the edge, and
Yeah.
I
Did you
rolled
really
down.
think we were gone?
I didn't know. I was
Yeah,
scared
yeah.
deathless, or
Yeah.
not deathless, scared to death.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Oh, we're always
I
pulling
remember
tricks on
running
the dad.
forward like crazy, and then everybody was sitting down there going, ha ha ha. There was the ledge was really wide.
Well, we
Yeah.
would have jumped down there if it was
But
a
you
little
couldn't see
ledge.
it from where you were standing.
No,
No.
Yeah.
I thought I'd lost my whole family in one instant.
Yeah. We took many trips to Texas.
Mm-hmm. Well, we traveled
Always-
all over the country. We went out to the West Coast once.
Yeah, the West Coast once. That was fun.
And
Camping.
We
from
had a
our
station
car.
wagon for that, right?
Yes.
Wasn't it the white station wagon?
no,
with the-
it was a green
That's right.
Mercury. Oh my gosh, I can't remember the name
Kingswood?
of. No,
Oh.
but it had wraparound windows,
Mm-hmm.
and the thing was as big as a boat.
Yes.
And we had our first camping trip with that station wagon.
Yeah.
And we had no camping gear whatsoever. We brought pots and pans with us, blankets,
Yeah.
and
Rugs.
Rugs.
And rugs.
Being on rugs.
You always hated the dust, so you wanted to put rugs in the campground. Wasn't that's hilarious?
Yeah. Well, we had to sleep on something.
And we got to be vacuuming the
Yeah.
campsite.
And we slept in the Mercury.
We slept in the Mercury. Did we put the seats down?
Yeah, yeah.
You
The
slept
seats
on
went
the
down.
first under the seat, under the steering wheel, and
Okay.
Dean was in the back seat.
Yeah.
I didn't
And we
remember
were
that
in the way
sleeping.
back, way back with the gear.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And I can't even remember where we went on our first camping trip.
Went to Ponderosa to see that Ponderosa.
Yeah,
thing.
came over the Sierras right here. I think we came through Carson City or
We
Downer
did.
Pass, right?
Yeah,
Had to.
Yeah, we
Lake
Traveled.
Tahoe.
yeah,
Yeah, I remember that. But that's like what they had in Vacation, the family truckster.
yeah.
our camper.
The big old station wagon,
Yeah.
Sportster Deluxe package.
Well, it looked just like the car that they had in that show.
That would be fun to watch that again.
Yeah, look.
It would be.
Remember when we went to Yellowstone and you had our campsite
Yes.
all taped out because you told the ranger your family was
Yes.
there? And everybody was going, "Are you leaving?" I go, "No, we just got here."
Yeah.
And so Dad was walking around, and we were with Bob and Mary and you, our
Yes.
friends, and Dad had mints in his pocket.
Yes.
And everywhere he'd go, a little hole in his pocket, there'd be a mint.
Yes. A little hole.
And a bear. I remember.
But he left. Did you literally see like a line of
a
junior
little
mints or
trail of mints everywhere Dad
lifesavers
went.
or whatever? Mints. That's
Boy, was Bob mad. The bears are coming.
food protocol is huge in grizzly
Yeah.
country. Candy protocol is huge
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Oh,
If you're
mosquitoes.
dispensing it like a candy machine.
Well, if you don't get killed, you eventually learn the rules.
Yeah.
How do you like the beer?
I like it. It tastes pretty good. It's kind of spacey.
It's kind of spacey, a little cosmic.
What
Yeah.
does spacey mean?
Cosmic creature. It's
Well,
cosmic creature
Oh,
IPA.
because
so-
it's cosmic.
Yeah, it shows them
Yeah.
picking campers up with a
Oh.
flying saucer.
Oh, does it? Funny.
That's pretty funny. We would always go to the Black Hills for our main trip,
Yeah.
and then go to Texas to see your mom and dad,
Right.
grandma and grandpa, on the other year. And then we'd still camp and then go to California.
And
but
you didn't want to go because you said, I don't want to sit in the car for 2 days. It actually was 3 days.
2.5 days.
2.5 days. Yeah, and I said,
Remember
well, we're
that.
going to go see Frontier Town. It'll be
Yes.
fun. You'll love Frontier Town.
And that was in Oklahoma, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was in Oklahoma. And you so, okay, well, then I guess I'll go. So we backed out of the garage, we went down the street, we turned the corner, and you got your nose to the window and you says, are we there yet? And I'm going, oh my God, this is going to be a long trip.
Frontier Town. I just envisioned cowboys and
It was cowboys.
gunfights
yeah.
and everything.
It was fun.
It was
And it
cowboys,
was-
gunfights.
You could see it
vultures.
right from the freeway.
Yeah.
I remember that. All the signage, though, it made me so excited to see the signage in the Great Plains of Oklahoma.
Well,
To see
we went
Frontier
there.
Town, 390 miles coming up.
Yeah. Well, we went there on our honeymoon
Yeah.
many years before. And for some reason, there was a buzzard walking
buzzard?
around. Yeah. and
Vulture?
Well, a vulture and a buzzard are the same thing, aren't they?
Yes.
So I go, oh, look at the buzzard. And he said, well, I guess I like her. So he followed me all over Frontier Town. And I thought, this is a kind of a bad omen.
I remember you guys had like 8mm footage of that.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do. We
It
really
looked
do.
Primitive, but it was you, a buzzard, and you weren't much taller than the buzzard, I remember.
What?
But I always thought he was like intimidating you or
No,
something, but he liked
me.
you.
He
I didn't
liked
I
me.
didn't
don't
know that.
Why I have a tendency to be
Well, it
friends
was,
of buzzards.
Yeah.
it was in the winter time,
That's
and we were
right.
the only people there as
Oh,
well.
yeah, I
Oh,
remember
yeah.
that. It wasn't really open. It was kind of open, but not exactly.
Well, it was open enough for them to allow us to pay them and
Yeah.
go in and see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. it
And
was-
then we would always do the same things in Texas. We would always go to Mexico, Padre Island,
Yep,
the Alamo,
yep.
and then I remember one night there was a drive-in movie theater we could see from his home, or which is a mobile
Grandma and
home.
Grandpa's home?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it was the Return of the Magnificent Seven.
Oh,
We're sitting there looking out the window,
It was
yeah.
the Magnificent
Oh,
Seven.
okay, the Magnificent Seven.
Yeah.
I remember that was so cool. We're watching the drive-in movie and seeing cowboys and like
Well,
Yul
did-
Brynner, and then from the couch.
Didn't my dad have a speaker in there too? Or
I don't think so, no.
maybe not.
We
I-
just could see it with the binoculars.
Yeah, we couldn't understand what they're saying, but
Yeah.
we didn't care.
Cheap entertainment.
Yeah.
But yeah, good old Texas. And
Good
then
old South
Padre Island
Texas,
was
yeah.
fun.
Yeah, we always had a good time. And
Padre
And-
Island.
Remember the time we went to Mexico and it was raining and we didn't have raincoats? So we put garbage bags.
Garbage bags.
You got to
Cut
the
the
hole
holes.
in it. It fit you guys perfect.
Yeah, garbage
because
bags.
Little garbage bags walking around.
Yeah, and then you got to cut armholes.
Yeah, armholes and heads holes.
That's funny. Yeah, you
And
got
I
to
had one on and Dad had one and the Mexicans were going,
get 24
we see
garbage.
gringos here.
24 slickers for $3.99.
Yeah. Big bag of
You
them.
could sell them.
Yeah.
Dollar a slicker.
Well,
you guys used to do things like buy whips down there and
Switchblades.
switchblades,
no, you did
Fireworks.
Not. You couldn't
fireworks. Yeah,
fireworks? Did
Yeah,
we
we could buy fire. We always bought fireworks there,
Oh, did
and you can buy them in South Dakota as well. But yeah.
we? Yeah.
But all right, well that was fun, you guys.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for watching our family chit chat here about our camping history and fun that we had. We're still having fun. We had a really good week, you guys. Cheers.
Cheers. I don't have a
Cheers.
I got
That's
Gatorade.
Gatorade.
I don't want to drink any more of that.
And yeah, nice week at Lake Tahoe. We had a real nice time up there at the rental and all like that. But
Yeah.
thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. And let's
And-
say it together. 3, 2,
2,
1.
1.
Keep
Hiking.
hiking. Keep hiking.
we kind of did it together.
Should we try it again?